An escaped murderer known as the Devil in the Ozarks, captured after nearly 2 weeks on the run. Arkansas law enforcement officers announcing that Grant Hardin, a former police chief serving a decades-long prison sentence, is back in custody. Take a look at these just released pictures of when Hardin was found. You see him there hiding out in the woods, surrounded by law enforcement. This is the image of the moment Hardin escaped from prison on Sunday, May 25th, disguised, you see him there, as a law enforcement officer. The escape triggering a massive manhunt in northern Arkansas. Officials saying he was discovered just a mile and a half west of the prison he was being held in. The question tonight, how was he able to evade police for so long? NBC's George Solis joins us tonight with the breaking details. George, walk us through this.
Yeah, Tom. So this, as you mentioned, ends a 2-week search for Hardin. The man known as the Devil of the Ozarks was captured this afternoon by Arkansas law enforcement and with the help of U.S. border near Moccasin Creek in Izard County, Arkansas. This is roughly a mile and a half from the facility he had initially escaped from in Calico Rock, Arkansas, back on May 25th. Officials telling us his identity was confirmed by fingerprint analysis. Now, according to authorities, tracking dogs were able to pick up Hardin set, and ultimately, Hardin himself, his capture ends nearly a 2-week manhunt that included hundreds of local, state, and federal agencies. Authorities say Hardin, who was a former Arkansas police chief who was convicted of past rape and murder, had walked out of that facility after he disguised himself in that makeshift law enforcement uniform. Now, an image of him in that outfit pushing that wheeled cart was that last known sighting before the escape. Now, law enforcement officials acknowledging his background in law enforcement had made the search much more difficult. But tonight, Tom, he is back in custody.
And George, I understand you have a bit of new reporting that's just in. Arkansas's Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders just released a statement about the arrest.
Yeah, that's right, Tom. I have it here in front of me. In that statement, she says, thanks to the great work of local, state, and federal law enforcement, Arkansas can breathe a sigh of relief, and I can confirm that violent criminal Grant Hardin is back in custody. She goes on to say, I am grateful for all the law enforcement who contributed to his capture, even giving a nod to the Trump administration and Secretary Kristi Noem for providing those U.S. Marshals and aiding with that search. Tom?
George Solis with the breaking news. The Devil of the Ozarks has been captured. All right, George, we thank you for that.